Hi there, in this video we'll be assembling something pink. So, this is an IKEA VIMUND. It's a child's seat, the office desk seat, whatever you want to call it. It has a little support for the feet. 7 kilograms it seems. This is the part number, daughter helping. So let me open the box and see what we have in here. In case the warning is not enough, do not cut this with a knife, because you run the risk of cutting straight into this and then you have a big issue. So be really careful how you open this thing up. And we already have some pink, some white wheels. Okay, this is looking nice. So this will guide us through the install, assembly, whatever. We have the cylinder. Let's try that again. Okay, pretty heavy, so I like that. The cylinders should be good quality, because this can actually injure you if it malfunctions. First thing, IKEA has these special wheels. My desk chair, I will link it in the description, also has something like this. They only rotate when they are actually compressed. So if you are on it, they rotate easily. If you are off the chair, they actually break. So the chair will not roll away in case you sit up, and when you try to sit down, the chair isn't there anymore, in case you don't have perfectly flat flooring. Some people hate that. There are tutorials online that show you how to disassemble this to deactivate that protection. I like it, so I'm not deactivating anything. So they recommend us to work onto something, not directly onto the floors, because you could scratch the chair or the floors. I'm going to try and be careful and work directly on the floor and try not to scratch anything. Normally I work on some cardboard, but this time I'm a bit lazy to break this thing apart to work on it. Let's see, first thing, so we need to assemble the legs of the chair. Okay, so they seem to have some kind of hole, and then we need to insert 5 screws to create this spider-like base. Okay, that should be easy. So it seems these, which are the legs themselves, are all of them here. And I must say they are quite thick metal, so I already like this. I love my IKEA Marcus chair. Again, it will be in the description. It's really sturdy, it's perfect, really supportive, it's cheap also. This one is decently cheap also. Good quality materials, so no complaints whatsoever. If this is on the same trend, that's perfect for me. Wow, and this is freaking heavy. So this is well made. Okay, I like this. So the longer part needs to be up. All the supports will be installed in this direction, facing down. So let me get to it. In this bag, which was in here, we have the screws, 5 of them, and we also have these to tighten them with right in there. Okay, so this is coming along nicely. The paint on it seems to be really good quality. The underside is basically threaded, so you don't need any nuts for it. It just threads. When you are inserting the screws, to make it easier, make sure you properly align this, because yes, you could be off to one side or to the other, and then it will not go directly where you want it. So make sure everything is aligned. Try to put the screw directly down, and then it should start threading in there. Now it already did that, so it's perfect, not coming out anymore. And now you just take this thingy and start tightening it, and at the final step use the longer part of it, so you have a bit more force to tighten it fully. Don't break anything also, so don't overdo that. Just want to mention something, I tighten them as much as possible without breaking anything. And if you look at them, They still not really sure if it shows on camera. Have a bit of play like this. They move a little bit one side to the other, not top and down, that's stiff, but like this they move just maybe 1 degree or something like that. And whatever I would do, that does not go away. It's normal. I'm 99.99% sure it's normal and it will not affect us in any way. So let's go to the next step and install the little wheels. Basically cut this and pop them in the holes. Wheels themselves will not make a clicking sound. This is just a channel, and we have this which is spring, and you just push it in there and wiggle it a little bit until it goes to this edge, like this one right here, and that's it. And if you ever need to get them out, just wiggle them and pull them out. So it will not make a clicking sound, don't expect for that. Next step, take this, if possible without any hairs, but having 2 daughters in the house, that's not really doable, and rotate it onto this, and it kind of sits there. Next step, take this off the cylinder, get it recycled, not usable anymore for anything. Obviously get the cylinder out of its bag, and you would expect maybe a different procedure. I also did myself. What? Is it going in that much? This was unexpected, honestly. It is going in rather a lot, but obviously not nearly touching. So yeah, that's about it. The cylinder is in, and basically by weight itself it will lock in its final position, and there's nothing more that needs to be done about that. It's not held in place with any screws, and if I remember right, on my office chair it's exactly the same as this one. Next step, for screws. This is not damaged, this is burned, so it does not start to fray. It's melted basically. And you take this, which is the backrest support. This is actually the backrest itself. Put it onto it. Wider side needs to be at the bottom. They also show us this here. And tighten the 4 screws. And it's ready but not tightened. And the backrest itself, as you can see, has a bit of play. So try to adjust it at the middle somewhere. Otherwise it will be a bit crooked. And it's tightened, and do not overdo it. Remember, this is plastic. This part right here is plastic. If you overdo it, you can destroy it. And now take this cover and just lock it in place. Normally it has clips here and at the top. So yeah, let me try and clip it. Just require the stronger push and it's clipped in there. Perfect. Just a bit of info. Do not try to repair or replace this yourself, because if it pops on you, you are in a world of pain and trouble and could be life-threatening. So if this gets damaged in any way, take it to IKEA and see if it can be repaired. If not, get a new one. These cylinders are extremely dangerous, honestly. So yeah, there's that. 100% polyester, the cover itself, which is washable, so you can get it off. It has this all around, and I'm expecting this one to also have it. Oh no, this one doesn't even, it just has, now I find it. In this, it actually has an elastic. And this other side, that's, yeah, this one is not removable. So this one is stuck on, as you can see directly. This one is removable and washable, the one that you actually sit on. This one, the back, is not. But for the front, for the bottom, sorry, you can remove the whole bottom. Bottom is with Velcro attached. And this is why you cannot really change the color of the seat itself, because the back of it will always be the color that you initially have chosen. Next step. So we did all of this. we come with this onto the bottom. Basically, let me try and see. So we have this lever to the left when we are looking at the narrow side, at this, something like this. Okay, and now we must throw in the last 4, actually no, we will have 2 more for something else. 4 of the long screws we throw in these 4 holes. Yeah, I folded this and put it under. Just a warning in the future, if I ever get any stupid idea to do something about the cylinder to replace it, if I see this, maybe I will stop. And this thing, again, it can rotate just a tiny bit. Try to find the middle ground so you don't have anything weird looking. The only way to keep this from moving while you tighten them, because they don't have any washers, so they grip into the metal and pull it away, is to tighten each and every single one of them just a tiny bit, then make sure it's in the proper position, then tighten a bit more, and at a point they will stop allowing, so the 3 that are a bit tighter will not allow the one that you are tightening to move, and like that, yeah, you can do it, but really fiddly. But I did it in the end, and they are fully tightened. Next step, they show us to put 2 long screws, so the last ones, on a desk. So we are basically assembling this thing onto that, so it clearly needs to be allowed to sit upwards. And I think which holes, presumably there might be 2 variants, so you are choosing. No, you are not choosing. There's only one variant. So long screws in bottom holes through the pipe, and the last 2 short screws through the metal, through the sheet right here into these top holes. So let's do that. And they are fully tightened. I'm back on the floor, and just as an idea, this lever that will help you adjust the height when you are sitting on the chair is pushing on that pin right there. So do not push on that pin by yourself in any way, this middle top pin, because that will basically release the thing and it will shoot upwards to its max height. So careful about that. And it seems we have an adjustment here. I think it's for the height of the child. So we are somewhere around here, most likely. For one of the daughters, for the others, we will be a bit lower when the green one comes, because we also want to buy a green one, but it was not in stock, so we only bought the pink one first. Next step, throw in the cover onto this thing. Ooh, that was nice. And in here, then we come with this, which will basically lock this into position, because now I think, if I'm guessing right, yeah, it's fully adjustable, and this will lock it in place where we want to have it adjusted. And here we have the arrow showing us where we are with a particular adjustment, so probably around here, I'm guessing. My bad, actually we need to adjust it about here. I overestimated the height. And for the second daughter at a minimum, more or less. So yeah, this is tightened, this thing is not moving anywhere anymore, and now we just take everything, rotate it and put it onto that. And I've lowered this onto the cylinder itself, and everything is looking just fine. Now this should allow us to adjust, as you could see there. Awesome. And obviously you need to put some weight to adjust it down, because otherwise it's hard to push down. And a bit more warnings: do not place this near a window, because the child could use it as a step. Near a window where cords from blinds are present, because they could strangle a child. And be aware of the risk of open fires, because yeah, I think this is mostly synthetic materials that will go into flames, poof, like that. Wipe clean with a cloth dampened in water, and tighten everything before use. Yep, and check them regularly and retighten if necessary. I didn't even check them on my office chair, but it seems to be fully sturdy, so I don't expect them to be loose, but I should also check them. And if it has any issues, yeah, go to IKEA for replacement parts and do not replace them with whatever you find around the house. And here we have our little child desk chair. It's looking really nice. Daughter likes it a lot, seems to be really comfortable. Yes, it seems the ones for children don't come with handrests, but maybe it makes sense because as a child you don't really sit at the desk without a particular reason, but as an adult, when you are working in an office, there are moments from time to time when you are just in the middle of the meeting and you need to lay back and relax for a moment. But for children, presumably it's another chain of thoughts into what needs to be on a chair like this. So yeah, from what I see up until now, it's rock sturdy, doesn't rock hard, really sturdy, I don't know how the expression goes, doesn't seem to have any sort of issues, and we really like it. But yeah, until we release the video, hopefully we have the second green one assembled, and I can give you more opinions about them. And about 2 months later, we also have the second one assembled. It came in stock in our local IKEA, and we grabbed it, and yeah, they are performing perfectly. I have nothing to complain about them. Daughters like them. We'll see over the years, so feel free to ask in the comments, but up until now, for what they are and for the price, nothing to complain, honestly. They are quite sturdy, quite soft also when sitting on them. Yeah, that's about it. So, hope this video helps you, in which case, please give it a like, check out my other videos, and as always, see you in the next one. Bye.